Hello everyone, this is me Johan here. I've been using the Realme U1 as my primary smartphone for the past few days. And this phone has impressed me. Here are my reasons why I feel you should consider this phone as your next smartphone. Alright, regarding the display on this phone, it's a 6.3-inch display. It's an IPS LCD LTPS display with an aspect ratio of 19.5 by 9 and a pixel density of 409 ppi. And it's a full HD plus display, meaning a 1080p display. To give you guys an idea of the quality of the display, I'll just play a video clip for you guys right now. Alright, this clip is being played at 1080p and it's at its maximum brightness. It's at 100% brightness, and as you guys can see, it's an extremely punchy display with good colors, good viewing angles, and it overall gives an extremely satisfactory immersive experience. I'm mightily impressed with the quality of panel used on the Realme U1. Alright, regarding the performance and RAM management on this phone, I've been mightily impressed. The version I have with me is the 3GB variant. It comes with the Helio P70 octa-core processor with the Mali G72 MP3 GPU used inside. Performance and RAM management wise, I've been mightily impressed with this phone. To keep in mind, I played games like PUBG, Asphalt 9, Temple Run 2 and also Subway Surfers for extended periods of time, and this phone handled all these games with mostly no hiccups whatsoever. And regarding the RAM management, you guys can see for yourself. If you're using this phone constantly, it does hold most of the apps in memory. But there's just one, like you guys can just see for yourself right now. But if you guys leave the apps like that for extended periods of time, for say about 15, 20, 25 minutes, it tends to reload in such situations. But overall performance and RAM management on this phone, here's a huge thumbs up. Call quality and reception on this phone was absolutely fantastic. I could clearly hear what the other person on the other side was saying, and so could the other person. And regarding the network, I faced no kind of signal drops or anything. Fantastic call quality and reception. Alright, regarding the software and security patch on this phone is running Android 8.1.0 Oreo with the skin that is ColorOS 5.2 used on top of it. And as of now, it's running the October 2018 security patch. We are in the month of December right now. And as per reports, the Realme lineup is supposed to be getting the Android Pie update sometime in the first quarter of 2019, which is a very good news. We'll have to wait and see whether they go ahead and do that. Regarding the software, I'll tell you guys one thing. If you guys like MIUI, you guys wouldn't mind the software. But to my preference, I'm a lover of stock Android. I don't like the clutterness of this OS. But it is feature-rich and feature-packed. For anybody who likes features, this OS will more than satisfy your needs. Alright, regarding the fingerprint scan, I'll just showcase it to you guys. Tap, open, tap, open, tap, open. It's really fast and seamless. I've been really mightily impressed by the fingerprint scanner. Now regarding the face unlock, I'll just showcase it to you guys. Okay, I'm just going to place my face in front of it and just swipe up, and it unlocks like that. Once again, and it just unlocks like that. So fingerprint scanner and face unlock on this phone has been a huge thumbs up overall. Alright, regarding the build quality on this phone, the screen is made up of Corning Gorilla Glass 3, which is a good assurance, and the frame is made up of polycarbonate, and the back of this phone is made up of glass. And regarding the overall build quality of this phone, I've been impressed. It's not the best built phone out there, but it is a reasonably well built phone, and this is the power button to the right and the volume rockers to the left over here. They feel reasonably tactile and well put together. And regarding the SIM tray slot, there's good news over here. You can insert two SIMs and simultaneously use a micro SD card, which is a very, very, very good inclusion. And the best part of this phone, the thing that I really love about this phone is how light and nimble it is. People who really like using a phone that is light and nimble and easy to hold in the hand will really enjoy this phone. This is the case that came along with the phone, and it's a plastic case and it's a perfect fit for the phone. Alright, regarding the battery on this phone, I used it on 4G on one occasion and I was able to achieve an entire work day out of it, and I got a screen on time of 4 hours and 30 minutes and I had about 20% of its battery left. On Wi-Fi, I again used it for an entire work day. I achieved 5 hours of screen on time and I had about 25% of its battery left. My main test, the 4G and Wi-Fi test, I was able to achieve 22 hours of usage out of the phone, and I did achieve a screen on time of 5 hours and 30 minutes. So it's an all-day battery life phone for a casual user, but for very heavy users it might just make it to the end of one day. And regarding the battery idle drain test, overnight I had kept 10 apps open in the background and switched on the Wi-Fi. It lost about 5% overnight. Regarding the second idle drain test, I closed all the apps and set the screen brightness to 0. It lost 3% of its charge overnight. Regarding charging speeds, with the supplied charger in the box, the phone takes exactly 2 hours and 30 minutes to charge from 0 to 100%. Alright, regarding the camera on this phone, the main sensor over here is a 13 megapixel sensor with an f2.2 aperture, and it has another camera, a 2 megapixel depth sensor with an f2.4 aperture. And regarding the front cam, this is the highlight of this phone, by the way. It's got a humongous 25 megapixel front cam with an f2.0 aperture. Regarding the camera on this phone, I feel it does a decent job overall. It's touted to be a selfie-centric phone, and it does a good job over here. Quality of images that were taken via the rear camera were also good. You guys can take a look at some of the pics I've taken on this phone, and do stay tuned for my dedicated camera review of this phone. Overall, I feel this is a good looking phone, and especially the teardrop notch on top. It's a big welcome as compared to all the other iPhone X wannabe notches available in other phones in its same price category. If there was one area that this phone stood out, it was with its heat management. You know, even while playing highly intensive games for a period of 1 hour, switching between apps and doing very heavy tasks on this phone did not heat up even once. I feel this phone has got the best heat management of any phone in its price category. It's a massive thumbs up from my side. Micro USB charging port for a phone that costs 12K is a bit of a letdown. Although I felt the quality of video on this phone wasn't bad, I just felt the quality of audio produced sounded very unnatural and robotic. I was not satisfied with the quality of audio produced on this phone whatsoever. You guys can have a look at a few video clips I've taken on this phone. Alright, this is video footage using the rear cam of the Realme U1. It's been shot at its maximum resolution, 1080p, 30 FPS. Alright, this is video footage using the front-facing cam of the Realme U1. This too maxes out at 1080p 30 FPS. You guys can have a look at the footage and decide for yourselves how good the quality is. Alright, I'm going to run right now and see how stable it is. Regarding the quality of audio via speaker and headphones, as you guys can see for yourself, there's a single fairing speaker right at the bottom chin, left bottom chin that is. And I'll play a clip to give you guys an idea of the quality produced by its single fairing speaker right now. Alright, this clip is going to be played at full volume right now. Take a listen to it. Alright, and as you guys can listen or rather tell from this, it's loud enough and it's to a certain degree immersive enough, but to keep in mind the quality of the speaker used on the Realme U1 is not quite the best in its class. I feel the speaker used on the Moto 1 Power and especially the Redmi Note 6 Pro provide a much better and immersive experience overall. Regarding quality of audio via headphones, I'll tell you one thing, it gets sufficiently loud enough via headphones, but regarding its overall quality, I don't feel it's the best in its class. Alright, I'm under direct sunlight right now and the phone's screen brightness has been set to 90%, and believe me, you need to set it at about 90% of screen brightness to actually view it under direct sunlight. While playing highly intensive games like Asphalt 9 and PUBG, you guys will not believe this if I tell you, I was losing anywhere between 27 and 30% of charge over a period of 1 hour, both 4G and Wi-Fi. It didn't matter whether I was using 4G or Wi-Fi. I was losing on an average anywhere between 27 and 30%, which is considerably high as compared to any other phone I've tested till now, which was losing anywhere between 18 and 20% of its charge. So for people who game very heavily, y'all will have to top up this phone every now and then. Finally, if you want a phone that looks good, that is light and nimble to hold in the hand, that has a decent set of cameras, and finally performs also well and has fantastic heat management, at rupees 12,000, I feel the 3GB RAM 32GB variant is a good buy. So that's it for me today, guys. I hope you guys really liked the video. If you guys loved the video, I'd appreciate it if you guys could give me a thumbs up. And if you guys are interested in following me from here on, I would suggest you all to go and hit subscribe to my channel, Living with Tech. And right after that, hit the bell icon so that you all get notified with the latest and greatest videos I'll be uploading on YouTube from here on. And also make it a point to follow me on my social media. I'm there on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. The links to all my social media pages are right there in the description below. So as it is, as always, I wish all of you a tremendous day ahead of you. Ciao for now.